welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane. We're here.
We're back, folks.
We're back. We took last week off because capitalism crushed us to the bloody, bloody pulps.
I hope everybody enjoys their fucking Sonicare toothbrushes from Costco.com. Fuck y'all. You kept me up all fucking night.
I hope you enjoy your drop shipping because there's human lives in the mix.
Yeah, when you order something online, you know, things happen.
It creates a Rube Goldberg machine of human misery that ends up at our door and at the people who have to pick packs.
Someone's marriage is suffering because of those packages.
Yep.
I just think of the Patton Oswalt bit about deathbed.
Yeah.
There's a carpenter who had to build the deathbed, and he wasn't there for his son's birthday.
Soon it's all just going to be, robot trucks anyway. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a bunch of Optimus Primes running around with your goddamn slippers.
I don't know. I think Elon Musk is like too dumb and bad of a businessman to actually make it all happen.
When they
billionaire.
threw that fucking piece of metal at the window of the fucking Cybertruck, and he went, "Oh, what the fuck?" That was a broken man right there.
I didn't see that.
That was a man.
So good.
That was probably the same thing that he said when he got rejected when he was trying to solicit a threesome with Grimes and Azalea Banks.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with when he was talking to Buzz Aldrin about going to space, and he's like, "No, you shouldn't do that." And he started fucking crying.
That's hilarious. Or what was the other thing that happened recently? Oh, he won a libel lawsuit, so now we're allowed to call...
Yeah.
You can call anyone you want a pedophile now.
This is episode 1 of the Musk Dunkathon.
Fuck that, dude. We'll pivot to the Gallaghers in a minute. Hey, what are we doing today?
This week we're sponsored by Patreon.com.
If you support us on Patreon, thank you so much. We appreciate you. You guys make this happen.
Yeah, baby.
Not really. I finance it, but that's cool. That's fine.
Daddy moneybags over here.
Yep. But yeah, we appreciate you. Hope holidays are good. Hope everybody got their packages. Packages. I'm Chris, by the way, and he didn't feel like introducing anybody.
I'm here with my brother Chris.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm sick and it's been a week. So I'm here with my lovely producer Brendan.
Hello.
And my brother Chris.
Yeah, I already told you guys what this is brought to you by.
Patreon.
So,
Well, I'm going to
Patreon.com.
make the Patreon people some tea, by the way.
You gonna make them tea now?
Yeah, I made my own tea.
I don't think if I received unsolicited tea from a random podcast, I would drink it.
No, maybe this podcast.
Where do
Smell
you think
that
Andy
tea.
got his?
Smell this tea.
A podcast sent
This
it
is
to
some
Andy.
freaking midsummer shit. I'm not gonna drink the
Yeah.
gosh darn tea.
Well, it's Andy's special blend, and I'll never tell you what's in it.
We have a guest this week.
Next thing you know, you're in a bear. You're getting burned alive in a bear. That was a spoiler. Whatever. No one gave a shit about it anyway.
I fucking love that.
I love
The
that
movie's
movie.
great.
Yeah, you should go
Long,
see Midsommar.
long, a lot of crying. Anyway.
This week we got a three-peat guest on.
Oh,
3P.
whoa!
The fuck is happening? Beats giving never ends, folks.
Yeah, we're back. Sorry.
Literally, the samples that were put in, or the songs from Beats Giving, were just still on the track.
Yep.
Anyway, three-peat guest. What's up, Dave?
Dave in the house.
Yep.
Tell us about yourself, Dave.
Well, I've been here a few times talking about shit. Last time I was here, I was in a band. Now I'm not. Last time I was here, I ran a record distro. Now I don't.
It's funny that you say that because that was actually what you said last time.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think last time you just hung up the stuff.
Yeah, now I just, I'm an incel now. It pays like garbage. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm just chilling now. I work on music still, but I just do it, in the dark. And also, I went to my first show in the area in like 7 months last week, and I found I missed nothing. So,
Well, I made you a little song, and I hope you enjoy it.
Emergency workers and a local health expert are warning about the dangers of
Of teens will try huff. 28% 28% of teens will try huff. 28% of teens will try huff. 28% of teens will try huff. Huff and of teens. 28% of teens will try huff. Huff and of teens. 28% of teens will try huff. Huff and of teens. 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 The street term huff.
That's great.
I'm very flattered, Andy.
Thank you.
That's great.
Did you pick up where those samples probably came from?
I mean, a public service announcement?
Against?
Huffing.
Yep, there you go. I wasn't sure if that was obvious or not.
Thanks for explaining the joke.
Oh,
I just didn't know. I didn't
When
know
you
people were
explain
still
it,
talking
you
about
ruin it.
huffing.
When I said that's what she said, it's like refers to a woman saying it.
There's,
Intersexual nature.
I mean, Jankum is,
It's making a comeback.
Since Jankum came back, or since Jankum exploded onto the scene, then huffing's actually like big in a huge way again.
Yeah, it's a cheap way to get high.
That was a Trumpism right there.
Yeah,
it's big in a huge way.
It's very big and huge. Stick with it. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'll be redundant if I need to emphasize.
Hell yeah, dude. Language is fluid.
Yeah.
All right, without further ado, we're moving on now to top.
I gotta do the old man minute.
I don't have my fucking delay pedal today.
Old man minute. Old man minute. Old man minute. Old man minute. Old man minute.
That should be the cue from now on.
Old man minute.
If you're new to the podcast, our father sends us an old man minute.
Happy December, EIK fellas. Andy mentioned that EIK needs Patreon members who have no control over their spending habits. Have you guys ever wondered why we have so many Sound of the 70s CDs? I referred to it as drinking and dialing. When the internet came on the scene, it morphed into Coors Light and clicking. Hence the contents of The Compound. Maybe EIK will get lucky. Onward. Beats giving. I really enjoyed the music. When it came to the radio format and introductions, I was totally blown away. I have not laughed that hard since the following two events. In 1974, when I was a senior in high school at Notre Dame, Uncle Joe and I, along with four of our friends, skipped afternoon classes to catch the matinee showing at the Uptown Theater of Blazing Saddles. None of us had ever seen anything like this before. We were the only ones at the Uptown, but we filled the place with pant-wetting laughter. 2. In 1998...
That's why the Uptown went under.
It's full of old man piss.
In 1998, Vader and I were, once again, locked in Mortal Kombat. She wanted to see The Wedding Singer, and I wanted Saving Private Ryan. We compromised on Something About Mary, not having any idea what it was about. We ended up embarrassingly laughing throughout the movie. We left exhausted. For that reason, as the Colonel, I am recommending you three to the Mel Blanc and Farrelly Brothers Hall of Fame. Outstanding work. Love, Old Man. P.S. Winter is already starting to get old. Did you hear me, McMahon?
You hear me, McMahon?
I like that your dad, gives props to the Farrelly Brothers. That's awesome.
Yeah, Fairly's they rule.
I just like how this was a thinly veiled attempt to give us a couple of back in the day stories.
Yeah. But that's every week.
That was funny. You know what else was funny?
Yeah.
I remember one time I did this. One time I laughed, and oh boy, if I ever tell you about that, why don't you just sit down for a little bit? I mean, 20, have a 15-minute conversation about it. How about
back when the cinema only cost you $5?
They called it a Nickelodeon because you only paid a nickel, and then you saw a woman's brassiere come off.
You never saw the brazier.
One strap. It was just the one strap.
Yeah, I got some pens I like to show to you, Chris.
They're from Lake George.
You tip them upside.
There's a little boat in them. When you
Hell
tip
yeah.
them, they cross the lake.
You see the divorcee's nipples. Very nice.
Jesus Christ.
Without further ado, move on now to number 1. I can't even do it when I'm doing it myself.
One?
Yeah, topic 1. I don't have a delay pedal. 1.
Just fade out.
All right, I'm gonna do topic 1 here, guys. So my topic today is gonna be a little bit of music, a little bit of movies. We're gonna cross those two things, maybe some commercials too. Let's talk about songs that have been ruined by movies, commercials, and television shows.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
One popped in my head already.
You're crumbelievable. Oh,
Not the one I would have gone with.
you're crumbelievable. Dude, that really fucked up the original for me because it's like that's so much better.
Yeah, that's actually a different topic altogether. Is what bullshit parodies? Oh, so another one just came to my head too. For one, okay, this is one of those ones that works in reverse. Twix commercial, the Oh Yeah song.
Yeah.
Stay bow.
I didn't know that was an actual song
I didn't know it was an
until
actual song.
years later.
Well, until it was on Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, well, but even then, like every time I heard it after that Twix commercial, I was like, oh, they're taking it from the Twix commercial.
It's funny.
The guy who composed it for the Twix commercial is making a fortune off this song.
Well, it was also in Ferris Bueller too, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, yes, it
I thought it was in
But
The Secret of My Success.
I think it was.
I mean, it might be, but that song is really well known for Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, it's
That's like the chase
entrenched
scene
in
when
the
he's running
80s.
back to the house. He's jumping in everybody's pool. He's stealing everybody's
Yeah,
roasts
yeah.
as he runs through their houses.
So I got a couple I wrote down. I found a website that had like a list of like commercials with
Cheating.
like with the, well yeah dude
cheating, cheating, disqualified.
with
Leave.
yeah, this is
with like the videos of all of them, but all the videos have been like copyright striked, so I don't remember a lot of these. So I want to see if you guys remember any of
Okay.
these. So Total Eclipse of the Heart was on a Fiber One commercial. What's that noise in the background?
That is Nicole watching TV
Gotcha.
incredibly loudly.
Does anybody remember Total Eclipse of the Heart for a Fiber One?
Is that because fiber is good for your heart?
I guess.
I mean, I always
don't remember
'cause
that.
They're mostly infomercials. They weren't really like. There's no music associated with them, from what I remember.
For
But it's
Fiber One?
I
I'm
must have missed that commercial.
yeah, I guess so. Maybe me too.
Thankfully,
How about 99 Red Balloons for Coca-Cola?
that one I also missed.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So we're on the same page here, guys. Bittersweet Symphony for Nike.
Yeah, I
anybody
remember that.
I don't remember any
It
of
was
this shit.
someone running.
In the city.
Yeah, they were running in the city.
Okay, yeah.
And
To
they
be
were-
fair, they didn't make any money off that song anyway.
Yeah. No.
Good.
Who did they steal it from?
The Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Which song was it? The Rolling
have no
Stones?
idea.
Wild Horses.
So how about this song, Lust for Life?
yeah, in
What-
That's been in
Trainspotting?
so much shit.
But
yeah.
what commercial is it in too? So obviously Trainspotting. That's right.
A
That's
car
what I think.
commercial.
No.
Boom, bash, boom, ba, boom,
Royal
boom.
Caribbean.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude! Those
yeah.
cruise commercials.
Yeah, because there's always a kid jumping off the diving board in the pool in the middle
Yeah,
of
and
an
he's,
ocean.
he's fucking strung
It
out
always
of his
freaks me
goddamn
out.
mind.
Yeah.
Swingers cruise. Got a
He's gonna-
lust for your wife.
He's gonna get diphtheria.
Got a lust for wives.
So, is there any like particular songs
Yes.
outside of the ones we've mentioned?
Yes.
That you immediately think of?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
What do you got?
I love Bananarama. And
Speak on this, yes.
yes,
Continue.
and I think it was a Pantene commercial that ruined the song "Venus" for me.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
well,
okay.
they made an
yeah.
entire fucking model of razor
Yeah.
out of that, the Venus razor.
Yeah.
To shave your lady legs.
Yeah, so I can't listen to this. I can't listen to that song now without being like, "Fuck."
Yeah, they burn
Fuck!
all
I
your
need to
mixtapes.
buy a fucking razor
Yeah,
right now.
I gotta shave something.
It's like so talking about movies for a second. There are movies that are the songs are so ubiquitous, ubiquitous,
Ubiquitous.
Oh shit!
ubiquitous with
Yeah.
the movie that
Okay.
they're not separate.
How about Baba O'Reilly for American Beauty? Remember that?
No,
so
wait, what's
when
it?
American Beauty was being pushed,
Okay.
and it was everywhere because it was blowing up. It was doing
Yeah.
really well.
People
Baba-
love
Ba-
plastic bags.
Right, and they love Baba
Yeah,
O'Reilly
blowing up
because
a little.
Teenage Wasteland. This guy's trying to get back to who he was. And it was
Famous rapist
ver-
Kevin Spacey.
very reflective. Anyway, but it turns out that song was not actually on the official soundtrack.
Yeah, I don't remember it from the movie at all.
That's exactly it, though. People were really pissed because it wasn't on the soundtrack. They were like, but you just go listen to it. It's The Who.
Yeah.
It's like one of the most well-known songs.
You have the album in your house already, you
yeah,
idiot.
everyone has some Who album sitting in the crevice. It was being used to, like,
Dude, best Who album,
I don't know.
hands down, greatest hits. Shit fucking rules.
What about Alien Ant Farms?
Alien Ant
Millennium
Farms.
Masterwork Collection.
I don't know if this is still the case, but for a while, the Eagles' greatest hits outsold Thriller.
Yeah, it's sold
that
like
makes
crazy.
my heart hurt a little.
That
bit.
was for
This
a
is
while.
my house, and we don't discuss the Eagles here.
That's
though.
fine, man.
enough.
It's been a long fucking night, and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
I was about to say, you didn't
the
actually know
fucking
this,
Eagles.
but Brendan's actually the son of the taxi driver from the Big Lebowski.
No, then I'd love the Eagles.
He likes
Oh,
the Eagles.
fuck, you're-
Get
okay,
on my
well,
peaceful cab.
Sorry, I guess you're the dude's son then. Good for you.
What about like
His
like
dick work. Wait, you're the son of Bonnie Lebowski and the dude? Whoa.
Bonnie Lebowski, ma'am.
what about fucking the song that I just had in my head, and I've gone to another place. Fucking like Mrs. Robertson for The Graduate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's another
what
good
was
one.
that?
Who fucking
Oh,
sings
yeah.
that song? I have no idea.
That's Simon Garfunkel, man.
Simon
Is it really?
Garfunkel, my
Oh, it
friend.
is.
They did that whole soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think. I mean, it wasn't. They didn't compose that. Now, someone correct me here. We have the internet, but that album was not. That wasn't an original soundtrack composed by Simon Garfunkel, right? That was just Simon Garfunkel's songs for.
I think
Put into it.
I think that the
It's like
songs
Crazy Taxi.
inspired
Like The
a lot of
Offspring
it.
didn't make those songs
Oh my
about
God,
Crazy Taxi, but they were
Yeah.
Said it before, said it again. Send it to the taxi and a taxi friend. Yeah.
So I was on,
Wait, hold on.
We're just gonna move right on past that.
I was on the internet the other day, and
Goddamn that
speaking
band.
of what's it called, video game music, I found a dude who did a speed run of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Okay.
But to have it on the internet, he had taken all the music out. It was the airiest thing I've ever fucking watched in my life. It was just
Just ripping sick tricks,
Yeah,
man,
dude.
with no soundtrack to it whatsoever.
Nothing.
Dude, it was always a bummer that the X Games, I always would be like, oh, how many of these guys listen to metal? No one listened to metal in the X Games. It was all pop punk.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Bummer. Anyway, I'm trying to think. You guys got anything else? Those are the big hurt ones for me.
Oh, like what about like Breakfast at Tiffany's? Song about a movie,
Yeah, that's a song about
but it's not in the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like we're not giving enough time to the Sarah McLachlan song. In the arms of the angel. The fucking like ASPCA or whatever.
whoa, yeah,
it's like puppies crying because you're not doing your
Well, that's a
part.
good
Yeah,
one.
dude, and it's your fault.
What about the Dawson's Creek theme?
Is
What
that
was
is
that?
is that is that its own song?
yeah. That was.
Is that its own song?
What's the
Yeah.
What's the one?
That's the same. Do you ever hear that song, Where Have All the Cowboys Gone?
No.
One of the weirdest hits to ever be a hit is just a woman singing about like how she wants like to be a housewife and her husband to be a cowboy.
Nice.
It's the same
Never
one as
read
Paula
the
Cole.
lyrics.
She was real weird.
What about the theme to the fucking Forensic Files where the fuck's called goes yeah, and he puts his
Oh,
glasses on.
Oh, yeah.
NCIS.
That's also the Who.
Yeah,
That's the Who.
Yeah.
The same-
That's the same song. That's Bob O'Reilly, right? Isn't
No,
it?
it's a different
no.
song. I think it's actually the song.
Who are you?
No. No.
I think it is.
I forget. You know why? Because I fucking hate the Who. I don't give a shit. Who knows it? I know
tell.
too much about the Who. Know that Bob O'Reilly was from American Beauty, and that's enough. Oh yeah. Well, what about everyone's most hated love ballad from Armageddon?
I don't want to close my eyes.
Isn't that?
No.
I
That's,
don't want to fall asleep
I thought-
because I miss you,
So isn't that a
baby.
little redundant? I always thought. Speaking of redundancy from before, isn't that a redundant chorus? I don't want to miss you because I miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing.
yeah, no, it's fucking stupid. It's bad writing.
What he's saying, let me just break this
Oh
down. to you.
shit, Andy!
This
Please lay it on
song,
me.
this song
Please break
was
it down.
made-
Come on, rap,
written-
Andy.
This
Tell
song
me.
was written by Steven Tyler about
I
his
fucking hate Steven Tyler.
about
As you
his daughter and how much he wants to just sit and kiss his daughter. She's in Armageddon.
You know-
get to see her rumpus. I remember I was watching it once over at my Sito's house, Lebanese grandmother, and there's the scene where she wakes up in bed with, I believe, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
And fucking, he should be so lucky. And and then
leave Ben alone. He's going through a rough patch.
and then my dear sweet Sito stood
kind
up
of an
and she
asshole,
turned off the VCR.
she unplugged
And it was over. And I
So,
didn't get
so
to
if we're
see
talking
the
about
comet
Armageddon,
crash.
though, we're not going to talk about leaving on a jet plane or whatever the fuck that thing they do.
No, because that was just that was kind of like a.
Well,
That wasn't-
they got the one grumpy guy saying, "Like, all right, I'm going to sing, even though I don't want to."
Can we? You know what? I'm gonna be honest.
that was Bruce Willis.
I don't want to get too into that movie, but we're talking about movies that were like or songs that were pushed as like
Yeah.
being synonymous.
I think
and
if
that
you
was
get
more
the-
like just a part.
Oh, you know what?
If you get clips of the movie or actors from the movie in the music video, I think that's a guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
For this, so like obviously all the Will Smith like Men in Black songs, Wild
yeah,
Wild
yeah,
West,
yeah.
those are all very iconic.
Remember that? That's how he was making his money in music. Was I'm going to do a movie and then I'm going to do the song for the movie, and that's how I'm going to keep my musical career alive. Which was always shit, but but he had the looks and he had the binions from
Fresh
Bel
Prince.
Air.
Yeah.
for being for Bel Air.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs to play for people, provided they've seen this show, is the intro song to Silicon Valley. That's by Tobacco and Beck.
Oh fuck yeah! That's
Which is a sick fucking song, and a lot of people don't know that that's Tobacco.
Beck is on that song too.
It's Tobacco and Beck.
They picked out some good music in general for that show.
I actually started watching it again because I stopped after the third season.
This is the last season.
Well, I'm on the fourth season again. I just finished the
Again?
fourth season,
Right.
and I remember why it stopped because it's the same fucking show over and over and
Yeah.
over again. It's the same arc every
Yeah,
season.
it's Big
And
Bang Theory for the
For
next
people who
tier.
actually know what the hell's going on with tech.
it's
Yeah.
like Big Bang Theory a little bit better.
yeah.
Yeah, and I had originally just like binged the whole fucking thing in like a week, and I'm like, it didn't have enough variation
Oh,
for
take
me.
your time, man.
Yeah, no. So I'm taking my time
Good.
with it now.
I like that. I like that you're back into it.
Y'all ever watch Portlandia?
I love Portland. Yeah.
Washed Out does the theme song for that.
Yeah, yeah. And
Feel it all over by
remember
Washed Out.
remember Human Giant with Aziz Ansari?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
titular, Paul Scheer was his another guy. Yeah. They had they used Death from Above.
Oh, what's it called? Not Parts Unknown. Yeah, Parts Unknown is the theme song for that is Josh Homme and Why Screaming Trees. Fucking what's
Anthony
his name?
Bourdain.
Well,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Bourdain's
Yeah, yeah,
show.
yeah.
But it's Homme and fucking Screaming
It's
Trees.
terrible too.
I like it
The
actually.
theme it sucks.
I like it.
You like anything he does?
Yeah, no shit.
Terrible
No shit.
implicit
Are you new here?
Not, but I just
Lanigan, Mark Lanigan.
Yeah, great. Let's see. Well, Blue Velvet. I had the song Blue Velvet. That was too easy.
Yeah, that's not like.
All right, let's take.
Well, no, first of all, that's not the song you talk about with that movie. The song for that movie is Roy Orbison, A
Crying.
Candy-Colored Clown.
Yeah,
They called it
not crying.
Sandman.
Yeah. Sandman.
That's the
No.
song that movie fucked up.
What about
In,
like?
Dreams.
In Dreams, yeah.
In Dreams.
Okay, see, what about like movies? Because I
Best
think
scene in the movie.
me and Brendan were talking about this before. Like, what movies have like completely destroyed and perverted?
Oh yeah,
a
sorry,
song?
we're getting off topic. We're actually pointing to good things.
Yeah, things we like.
So-
The songs about this whole show is about things we don't like.
Well, maybe
We
not so
can't
much
be
don't.
talking about
Maybe not
things
so
we
much
like.
don't like, but like
No.
have given a song a connotation that maybe they didn't expect. Like, let's say like the scene from Reservoir Dogs.
With
Steelers
Steelers
Bob
Wheel.
Dylan. Bob Dylan. Yeah.
It's not Bob Dylan, you fool.
No, you're right. It's not Bob Dylan.
Steelers
Sorry.
Wheel.
Yeah.
Steelers Wheel.
Sorry. It just the way he was singing it sounded
Yeah,
like Bob
yeah.
Dylan. And so
It's a fair
I
bet.
always think
Most songs are by Bob
first
Dylan.
person I always thought of whenever I heard it.
That's a big one. What about
Dueling Banjos from
Dueling Banjos.
Deliverance.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Well, that was one of those reverse ones too, because you always heard that when you were a kid, and then you're like, oh, it's from when Ned Beatty gets raped.
this is the rape song.
Yeah, this is the mountain rape song. And Burt Reynolds is going to cry now because he's a broken man, both physically and mentally. Shit.
What's the song that they dance to in Pulp Fiction? Is it C'est la vie, c'est the old folks, that doesn't say never can tell.
Yes.
Well,
thank
there's
you.
also like Son of a Preacher Man.
Well,
That's when she was doing cocaine, Chris.
when we were talking
Well, she
about
thought it was cocaine. It was heroin,
No,
Andy.
it was when she was actually doing cocaine, when she was watching him on the monitors, and you see her feet. Very important scene. You see her feet. They're a little dirty because that's how a Tarantino like them.
Yep.
when we were talking about this, when we were talking about this topic at work earlier, we talked about like that's how he used most of his movies. I think all until his most recent one. The soundtracks are all like incidental music that's happening in
Yeah.
the movie,
Yeah.
and so it's all like ruining of songs.
Yeah, that's true.
Great job, Quentin.
Jungle Boogie at the beginning of Pulp Fiction makes me always think about eating a Royale with cheese.
Oh, what
Yeah,
about
that's right. I was thinking about that,
more
too.
with the Pulp Fiction there? The
Yeah,
Captain Kangaroo there.
Yeah, you're counting flowers on the wall there. You're talking
No,
into
what
Pulp
about
Fiction movie.
What about when the one dude takes it in the pooper there?
Matthew McConaughey you talking about?
What song do they play during that?
It's like da 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 da.
Yeah.
It says it's just that song rules.
No, it's violent.
Yeah.
There's. I'm sure I'm gonna walk out of here and.
A million you're gonna pop in.
Yeah.
I have a whole list of them, but
No, let's go. Let's go back to the cheat sheet.
Dave, you're crumbleable. Why could you?
How about the
doubt
danger?
yourself?
How about the Danger Zone by Top Gun, or What a Feeling by Flashdance?
What a Feeling.
No, hold on.
That song.
But Danger Zone, I don't give a fuck in what context if it's associated with that stupid ass scene of them flying around because or flexing watches.
Dude, they're just some boys having some fun.
That song gets me pumped. I still had that as an MP3 in a folder called Random MP3s. And I whenever I'm bored and I don't want to think about music, I will go into that folder and be like, you know who still kicks ass? Kenny Loggins for that 3.5 minutes. For 3.5 minutes, he's good right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the Gambler. You know,
That's
no one
right.
to fold him, no one to hold him. Also a good Kenny Loggins song.
Sometimes just
Yeah, I mean,
Flashdance or what is that?
Yeah.
What a feeling.
Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers is Gambler.
I think that. Oh, is that Kenny Rogers?
So there's ever seen the movie Six Pack? It's a classic Kenny Rogers film. The only reason why I thought I liked it when I was a kid because they said shit a lot.
That does make a movie.
The swears make the movie awesome when you're a kid. But then you get older and you realize that you're watching a movie with Kenny Rogers in it. You shouldn't be doing that. And no one ever told you to stop because they just thought it was adorable that you were watching Six Pack when you were like 5 or 4.
Teach him how to drink and smoke.
Yeah. Oh, a good one that I take much joy in is "You Could Be Mine" by Guns N' Roses for the movie Terminator 2. And no, fuck you. Terminator 2.
P.S. Fuck you.
Terminator 2, man. And "You Could Be Mine" by Guns N' Roses is you watch that video and you don't tell me that's fucking badass of watching him do the one arm shotgun.
Oh no, it's
reload.
It's an amazing
while
film.
we were listening to this badass song, my father bought Use Your Illusion 2 in his Mustang. He would put in the tape. And
Fuck yeah, this sounds cool as hell.
Whenever my father liked one song off an album, because there was no way to just download the one song, he would just go out and buy the album, and he would beat the shit out of that song.
Well, that's the same fucking thing over and over again.
Dads be doing that.
Oh, dads are great for that kind of shit. So we spent most of our afternoon listening to that song over and over again, and then I finally saw Terminator 2, and I just associate those two things, and I get fucking pumped up.
So Arnold is your dad.
I mean,
yeah.
I didn't say that.
Really?
But if that's the conclusion you drew, it's great.
We're really talking about here like classical conditioning.
Yeah.
Like the idea that you associate two stimuli together.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet the other day. I didn't make up this thought, but they were saying, Pavlov, every time he heard a bell, probably thought about feeding his dog.
Yeah. Shit, that's extreme.
So, do we have any final thoughts on these?
One more.
Please, sir, give us another. Okay. Please, Papa.
What do you got?
The Goonies.
Never seen it.
I have seen it. It was
what?
Good.
Never seen it.
Wait, Chris, I thought you were joking.
No, I'm not. I'm not joking.
I wanted to do it for Everyone's a Critic.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, never mind.
It's one of my character defining features that I haven't seen the Goonies.
That's why you're so fucking ugly.
Oh, got him. Got me.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna stop there with this because you haven't seen the Goonies, and when you see the Goonies,
I don't plan
and
on
you
it.
hear the Sunday, you have to. It was the original kid group adventure film.
I'm aware.
No,
I'm aware of the film.
I don't think you understand.
I'm a puppy on this one.
Not sure you've really
that movie's
until you've
a
seen the
classic.
Truffle Shuffle. You don't really know.
It's iconic. Okay, Sean Astin from that day became my favorite actor of all time.
Never gonna give.
And he's just sucking on his jewel right now.
Yeah.
He does have no real response to that.
I don't. I got nothing.
All right.
I think
Forget about Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
I mean, Purple Rain t-shirt all
Yeah.
day. Is the water going down,
Dude,
son?
Purple Rain really.
The kid from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah, that guy. He wore the blocks on his feet to reach the pedals. Sorry. Go ahead.
Purple Rain really ruined Purple Rain for me.
Still don't know what that movie's about.
It's about
No one
being
does.
sexy in Minnesota
Prince
and what
is incredibly
happens.
overrated.
What happens?
What happens
Don't
to
say
you
that
when
around
you're
Julie, she'll
sexy?
get pissed.
Prince rules. You're dumb.
He's so overrated.
On that
So's
note,
the
we're moving
Mandalorian.
on the topic of
Sometimes flamboyancy is all you need to make a career.
That's you, baby.
Oh, sweet. So mine is if you could be a contestant on any show, it doesn't have to be just one show. We can talk about shows.
All right,
But
get
has
it
to
out
be-
of your system,
It has to be a
Andy.
game show. If you be a contestant on a game show, present or past, what would it be?
Present. Okay, so this is game show specific.
Yes.
It can be host specific too, Andy.
Sick. Dude, I'll host every game show. I'd be a great game show host. I don't know why my fucking talent is being squandered talking to you fucking jags.
Because you didn't go to Universal Studios Florida for Nickelodeon to do it like Mike O'Malley.
That's true. That's true. EIK is
that
filmed
guy-
on
oh.
location in lovely, sunny Sarasota, Florida.
Yeah.
What's a game show?
just-
What you fucking like, bro?
So wait a minute. You wouldn't even be in one. You would just host them.
Oh, yeah, he's
I would never
he's
lower
that
it.
vapid. He wants to
problem-
be.
The problem with what?
The problem with game show hosts is I can do better. And they're not insane nightmares enough like they should be. And game shows are scary, and you should make them scary and weird.
You haven't watched any Japan television, have you?
They're great. They know how to do it.
They know how to do it.
I wouldn't deign to host one of their shows because I don't speak Japanese.
Right. So what would be okay? I'm going to ask you a question then because I want to get something out of you for this topic. What would your ideal game show be that you hosted
Okay. It's called...
or that you host? Excuse me.
So the game show is... It's like, you remember the Fear Factor? You eat weird stuff?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, yeah.
It's that, but it's not hosted by Joe Rogan. It's hosted by me. And then I also eat the weird stuff. It's kind of like a fusion between Fear Factor and
what if-
like Hot Ones.
So
where
what
we
if-
both eat congealed testicles
But
together.
you don't actually eat the weird stuff. They slip you like a fake thing, so you're just fucking gaslighting these people.
Except that's what the techs think. Like Chris, he's
Yeah.
my tech on this.
Chris is
he
always
thinks he slipped
the
me
hands.
the tofurkey version of it, but guess what? I'm eating the real testicles, and I'm gaslighting the gaslighter.
It's so it's psychosomatic anyway, man.
It's psychosexual, like you're trying to say at the
Pretty
beginning.
much. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing though. Rogan actually did at a few different points eat what was presented. Like I think he ate like a piece of a testicle. He ate like one of the bugs and shit like that. So we're
I'm not gonna make a show out of it.
no, but
you know?
like, so wait a minute. That's all you would do is do the same thing that your contestant is doing. Then you are a contestant.
yeah.
So
We're
all
all
contestants,
fucking
baby.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh
Thank
shit!
you. Speaking of
shut
Joe
it.
Rogan, you were smoked DMT.
Do the blue man in the machine. All right. Anyway,
I love game shows so much. I would like to be on Press Your Luck.
Okay,
Oh, press your luck.
that was the first choice of someone I asked today.
So
Just because of the whammies, it's a dumb show, but the whammies are so much fun.
They are.
is there any?
I would get away with me on purpose just to watch that little motherfucker dance in front of me. I don't know what I'm looking at. He's not there.
Yeah.
I think there were screens in front
There's
of them.
probably
right?
a screen.
I would
and it
assume
comes-
so.
Because they're always looking down. And I was like, how do they see that?
Actually, they bring a PA out and the PA dances in front of
This guy
everybody.
is fucked up right now. Yeah.
You see the whammy come out, and you see him just eat your 401k.
Remind me of
He's in your life.
of the rules of press your luck. Is there any skill involved, or are you just pressing a fucking button?
You're pressing a button, but you're also pressing your luck. Okay,
yeah,
so
but
you
there's
decide.
no trivia.
You get
There's
it?
no.
No, the skill is learning how to game that button like that one dude did.
Yeah, we learned a pattern.
He figured the pattern out.
And he just cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
okay.
And he
And
no
then his life
whammied
turned
it.
into horrible tragedy.
what
Yeah.
happened to him?
The robot, the
whammy came out
The
and
robot, the robot that you win, the robot butler, like fucking just strangled him in his sleep.
Yeah, he like burned through the money and died.
Nice.
Yeah, robot butler was the sole heir to his heroin estate.
Yeah, Robot Butler.
Butler, dude. But that was one of the prizes. But it was great, and you got so. I think there was 3 contestants.
Yeah.
and it went around. Basically, as soon as you got a whammy, you could continue to press your luck or sit with what you had.
Okay.
And it came down to basically, I think, just like whoever sucked less.
Kenny Rogers, the gambler. You got to know when to hold him, when to fold
Gotta
him.
know
He was
when to not
actually
get
talking
whammies.
about Press Your Luck, not
Yeah.
card game.
What about a double dare?
I'd fucking play Double Dare.
I wouldn't, only because I know I'm clumsy as shit, and I know as soon as
You're the perfect contestant then.
Yeah, you fall on your face.
whoa, yeah, slipping all over on the cake
Oh no,
batter.
you're gonna host the double dare.
No, I'm with Mark Summers on this one because he had OCD, and I always imagine when I learned that after the fact, and you saw the messes that were created, and he would
Yeah.
step in them to like find the flag for them. You know, he was probably just like,
It's Hollywood, baby.
He was right here the whole time.
I got slimed at Nickelodeon Studios when I was a kid.
Slimed, nice.
Yeah,
dude. Were you on?
it was like a double dare thing. Like they had like they would bring you on like a tour, and then you would do like a double dare thing. And I lost.
And they dunked you.
Yeah.
What slime tastes like?
Alien.
It was all salty, wasn't it?
It was. I don't remember what it tasted like.
Salty and full of protein.
But it
Why
was
the fuck
definitely
did you eat it?
No.
Why not? You think you're fucking better than us?
Yes, if you would eat that, I'm better than you.
Whatever,
So
dude.
remember
you only live once.
Somebody fucking ate. I'm gonna fuck.
All right, so okay, press your luck.
Pressure Luck is good.
Yeah, dude.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is bad.
Yeah, fuck that.
Weakest Link, okay, but still bad.
The weakest link.
Yeah.
I mean, Family Feud is the crown jewel of all game shows
It
because
tastes like watery but pretty delicious ketchup.
All right. Shit, we didn't know.
I definitely remember it smelling sweet.
yeah, it's
so I
probably
think it was
all
like corn
starch.
syrup.
Yeah, cornstarch, corn syrup,
And a lot of green 5 or green 2.
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5.
Yeah, great.
Drops of Jupiter.
Yep, that's not them.
That's Train. Local favorites actually. Those are from
Really?
Saratoga Springs. Yeah.
Train.
Wait, Train comes here
Train
all
is
the-
from Saratoga Springs or like Boston spots.
Damn, so the train they
Really?
were talking about goes through Rensselaer. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Go ahead, look it up on your phone while I answer to Andy's.
Okay, I'll disengage from the conversation.
So yeah, I want to make sure I got
Time
that
out,
right.
Chris.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Chris,
about fucking
go fetch the
slime.
information and come back in a minute. So I was thinking, I would do. Scratching my nose.
They're listed as a rock band. That's pretty.
This is a stretch.
All right.
Train.
Yeah,
It says San Francisco, California.
Train.
Yeah.
Are you sure all members? I think some member.
Saratoga.
Sarah Frisco.
Sarah.
So
I'm not researching
there was a
it.
game on Nickelodeon back in like 1987, 88. I think it was. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Someone's going to give me shit for this. It was called The Finders Keepers.
Okay.
And it was, you took a house,
Okay.
a side profile of a house, and you cut it in half. And it revealed all the rooms in the house. And there was actually like 3 floors or something like that. It was pretty
Okay.
cool. And the rooms were all in some of them were in complete disarray. Some of them were a little more tidier. But either way, a little more tidy. And what would happen was they would give you a clue. You'd be like, you put this on in the morning when you want to go to the boss's office. So it'd be like a tie.
Hat. Oh, okay.
You know, you take that off out of respect.
Right,
Andy.
right,
Jesus
right.
Christ.
Sorry. That's why I'm not going anywhere.
Showing up dressed in fucking like, you know, cargo shorts everywhere you go.
yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I carry all my
Everywhere
nachos.
you go. Yeah. Or tots are in there. And so you say there's a tie, and you can go to the room, and you had to find
the
it.
tie?
Yeah, with
I think I remember this
yeah,
game.
and actually, I was looking. There, you can find them on YouTube. Someone put up the episodes. God bless them. And you can actually, in one kid, they didn't know this. I don't think they were clear about the rules. You can actually take things and break them to find if there's an object inside of them. So I thought that was crazy. Just like going through. I actually had dreams about this when I was a child. Going through the home and just like tearing shit apart and being like, fuck yeah, I found it or I didn't, but I had a lot of fun tearing through this house.
It's teaching kids how to be DA members.
Right,
Or
right.
DEA members, right?
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
okay.
busting in the house.
yeah.
You're tearing up all the
Yeah,
pillowcases.
no
Yeah,
warrant.
cover
No
your corners,
warrant.
cover your corners.
Yep.
Man in front, man behind. Yep, clear, go.
That reminds me
Cut
of
open the couch,
a
cut open
little
the
show called Supermarket Sweep.
Yes, I was going to talk about this one next, Andy.
That show looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah,
That still looks stressful as fuck.
but dude, you got to keep the groceries you yanked in.
Yeah, dude.
And I don't know if it made it back to wherever the hell you lived.
But dude,
But
if you,
think
you're,
about it.
You're going down. You got like a whole like thing of like soda pop, man. That's gonna be fucking shooken up like a motherfucker.
Even
by the time
more
you get
so. Remember, there was certain special ones that would give you
Yeah.
the most points.
Yeah.
One was like coffee. You had to go get the coffee, and then you had to grind the coffee and like fucking bring it back.
who the fuck has time?
People were fucking tossing around like 10-pound hams, man.
Mm-hmm.
They were. It was insane, and that was back to back with Shop Till You Drop, which was actually more appealing to me. But it was actually less appealing because every time I was like, why are these people just grabbing handfuls of video games? They're just grabbing fucking shirts and shoes. What's the fuck about any of this?
I really like the Supermarket Sweep and Shop Till You Drop like technique of just like scooping shit into your cart as
that
you
was the
run down
There's
the
something
thing.
cathartic about that.
Yeah. It's all for me. These are my
You're
things.
in
though.
this supermarket by yourself, and you're just
Well, and TV crew.
No.
No, man.
They put the TV cameras up later, so you have complete privacy. It's a test of your
it's
moral.
a recreation.
It's a social experiment based on the ancient narrative of the Ring of Gyges. What happens when you are not being watched? Who watches The Watchmen? Many people in America.
Right,
HBO Sundays at 9.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's there to see, what will you truly do if you're alone in a grocery store? Would you take off your clothes? Perhaps.
Yeah, probably.
Would you take a Duke on the floor? Perhaps.
Most certainly.
All these things happened at Madison Price Chopper when I was there.
But first thing first, though, you got to grab at least 7 of those honey hams. Because those are worth the most
Did you
points.
freeze those? They freeze really nice.
Hell yeah.
I
dude.
bet most of these people didn't have large industrial freezers to keep all this fucking food once they want it. But you never, yeah. But
Get out of there with one.
Michael Manley actually hosted like a video game-esque game show. And in one episode, someone could probably find this on the webs, he was eating all throughout the episode.
Fuck.
Everything. Peppers, like peppers in his hand.
Okay.
Pizza, carrots, anything. He was just eating throughout the episode and like belching into the microphone and shit like that.
Was he just fucking high as balls, or?
I never understood what was going on.
This was his Marlon Brando turn. He had been rewarded for his early success in game show hosting, and now he was drunk on the power.
Yeah.
Showing up 10 pounds overweight.
It was
for
not reading the script.
not reading the script.
I just don't know what was going on there. Whose idea that was? If it was his own, that's
It was
great.
most certainly his own.
Yeah, I hope it was because it was really like off the cuff. Anyway, Chris,
Yeah.
yeah, chime in here.
Oh, okay.
What's your goddamn game show?
fuck, man? I don't know.
Would you like to be on Deal or No Deal?
Deal or No Deal is fucking stupid.
Would you like to be on Spin the Wheel?
No, absolutely not.
What
You
about-
can't spell?
What about Price is Right?
No, that's Wheel of Fortune. You
What's Spin the Wheel then?
Spin the Wheel is Justin Timberlake produced a TV show where they
shit.
give out a random sum of money out to like firefighters or some shit.
That's kind of.
It's not. No, it's
What about
pretty dumb.
When Ben Stein's money?
Fuck yeah,
it was
fuck
only-
Ben Stein.
That was only like $5,000 too. It was bullshit.
Like, I used to write for Nixon. Now I sell Visine.
Yep.
Clear Eyes.
And
is
I was
awesome.
in that movie where I said that guy's name over and over again.
Ferris
Second
Bueller.
time.
A lot
we're
of
bringing this
strings.
up.
A lot of strings.
A lot of strings. A lot of yarn.
A lot of strands.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Fuck. I really don't like game shows. to be
You're a
honest.
fucking idiot.
All right, man.
No.
For the sake of conversation, could you bend?
No, I will. I'm going to. I'm going to bend.
Right.
I gotta say, I'd probably do Price is Right because those people get real excited.
Hell yeah.
And I can get real excited too.
I'm pretty sure Price is Right is the reason why most people live past the age of 70.
Just to get out there.
Yeah.
Just to get that
Just
one
to
refrigerator.
Feel the energy. The
You gotta-
energy.
just
It
to
seems
go-
like a very positive
Just
environment.
to get into that crowd and feel the vibe, dude.
Yeah, man.
I was there. I was there.
I stood next to the guy who got called.
that
Did you
guy
ever
that
see
won
the
the
video,
refrigerator. I was there.
Did you ever see the video of fucking Aaron Paul when he's on Price
Oh
is
yeah,
Right?
he was way
Oh
into it.
man, no.
Oh, it's great. He's so fucking jazzed.
Okay.
He's so excited.
He's about to guess some prices. It's capitalism, the game
dude,
show.
It really is.
It really was though. I mean, it's right. Still on Drew does it right? Drew Carey.
Yeah, it's Drew Carey.
Yeah.
Is
Cleveland
he
Rocks.
prices right now?
Yeah, Cleveland Rocks.
Right, because he replaced Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Is Bob Barker still kicking?
Yeah, he is.
I've-
Well, he was on the documentary anyway about that guy who did all the he logged all the prices and then he basically updated the spreadsheet and he hit a spreadsheet and that's how he won. Actually, he never went to the grand prize finale. He actually I think he got there.
He never got to the showcase.
He never got to the showcase, correct? But he helped many other people win at the showcase. And I was always just like, did he ever get any kickbacks from that? And he's like, I didn't do it for anything. I just did it for like, dude, you were so jealous. You were so jealous. You know it. You went
Those should have been mine.
Oh yeah.
That should have been my Bahama vacation.
I got
That should have been
That was-
my leather couch.
Right. That new betting set was mine, motherfucker.
I got a question because obviously you guys are much more into game shows than I am. What is the like cultish following behind Jeopardy? I don't fucking get it. People love that show.
People believe that by watching Jeopardy,
You're getting smarter.
Yes.
It's Rick and Morty for baby boomers.
yeah, it really
Okay.
it's really
Okay,
just like
okay.
this, yeah, it's really like I'll get better mentally by watching other people answering things instead of just studying up on things and learning new
Gotcha.
things
Okay.
myself. But let's all be honest. The production value of Jeopardy has never changed, and it's
it's such a cheap show to make.
But that's what I'm saying. But but it always has this very professional feel. It's very stripped down, but it's very professional. The blues, just the lighting itself alone, the set production on that, like the set design and production on it, it's just perfect.
When you watch Jeopardy, you feel like you're at a job interview.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
You feel like they're like, "Hello, young man, please sit down here.
Yeah.
Would you like a bottle of water?"
Tell me about yourself. Shut up. On to the next one. No, but really though, there's been plenty of times where he's just like, okay.
That's,
just like walks over.
That's fine.
I just want to know your
Steve
name and
Harvey
occupation.
would just kiss your wife or something to
Yeah.
make you shut
I can't
up.
believe you haven't
Lick
talked
her
about
hands.
Steve Harvey or
I
Family
said
Feud
he's
at all.
he's a
You
crown
haven't said a word about
Listen,
Family Feud.
if you when you take a shot at the king, you got to make sure that you don't miss. So if I'm trying to come for Steve Harvey's role,
Is Steve Harvey the king of?
he
Is
turned
he the king?
he turned Family Feud into a profitable show after many years of just fat white men kissing.
Hey man, one of those
women.
fat white men was Louis Anderson. Okay, the fucking best.
I saw a review. We did a thing on Family Feud a while ago.
If you've never seen that,
He is great in baskets.
It's fucking awesome.
There was a review of Anderson taking over as host, and they're he's a complete orb, full orb.
Hell yeah, man.
And you know what? I don't think Louis Anderson is hiding from that fact.
He doesn't give a shit.
He embraces it.
Obviously, doesn't give a shit.
He's great on baskets, though.
He's an excellent person. But yeah, Steve Harvey. I mean, we've all seen the existential crisis Steve Harvey video on YouTube. Yeah. I mean,
he's trapped in a prison of his own mind.
Right. Dude, that guy knows what he's done for money to advance his career in terms of like coming from a comedic background, actually doing stand up, starting off that way, going to WB primetime. And then ultimately ending up on, doing beauty pageants and announcing wrong winners, which he just did again recently, I guess.
He did it again?
Dude,
Good
he's
for
a man.
him.
He's a man of habit.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, really. Come on. Also, but how do you fuck that up? Anyway, I don't want to get into that with the minutia of the mind.
Topic 3, beauty pageants.
How do you fuck it up? But anyway, I think did we just cover 20 on that?
I think we got it.
All right.
I think so. What do you think?
Well, I think Chris needs to really catch up and be cultured.
Chris, I agree.
Don't you want the amazement of the television, seeing these dirty, unwashed people get up and they say name your favorite condiment, and the guy on the match game back and forth with his wife says name your husband's favorite condiment. She says mayonnaise. He says roast beef. You cannot write moments like that.
And then he's high-fiving the family after he does it too. He's like, yeah, I got it. I got it.
No problem. It's on the board, Steve. No, it's fucking not, Lisa.
Or how about Family Double Dare, where everyone knows the goddamn answer, but they turn to each other and do the whisper group huddle anyway, before they just turn around and say, it's mayonnaise.
Making regular people do theatrical stuff will never not be funny. That is why Tim and Eric is funny, because they get all those shitty like actors on there, like desperate actors.
Yeah.
It's kind of exploitative. And like just seeing just the average schlub just up there, just trying his hardest to just know how much
alive.
a toaster
It's just their moment.
Yeah, it's their moment.
It's their moment, man. That's all some people have.
I think those actors are happy to be there.
I think to some extent.
Honestly, you have to think about it the other way too. If Tim and Eric weren't helping them out, like they would just be like standing in long lines in LA heat, looking for auditions that they're never going to get.
They do
even,
sometimes
like,
transition. David Liebert-Hart went on tour for a while.
Right.
That was good. Anyway, on that note, we're moving on now to topic. No. I don't like how you guys all stared at me while I did that.
No, it's very unpleasant.
It's unpleasant.
It was very unpleasant.
It's unpleasant. I'm topic number 3. This is me. It's
this is
me.
one time I'm happy we have digital effects.
Yeah.
Are you going to do digital
Because that is the
effects?
analog version.
Will you do digital effects on my voice?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I'll give it to a wah
Sick.
pedal.
Anyway, topic number 3 is me. I'm me. It's me. It's Andy. How you doing?
What's up, Andy?
Okay, so recently Chris got glasses, and I now have a mustache. I hope that's okay.
I thought you
So
always had glasses.
We're going through.
I got into a couple car accidents and decided to get my eyes checked.
Going through a rebranding
All right.
process. Chris is rebranding himself as somebody who doesn't crash into your bumper.
Yep.
I am rebranding myself, I guess, as a pervert. I don't really know what the mustache is doing for me. Question I have for you guys: what's the best mustache, and how this is currently untamed mustache, just basically the natural shape that my body has determined.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about your mustache for 20
Yeah,
minutes?
What I would like to know is how must I style this mustache? What are your favorite mustachioed men? Tell me about mustaches.
You know, it's in theory, it's always one of those things where you want to see a stylized mustache, but the moment you see one, you're like, look at that fucking douchebag.
Yep. pretty much, yeah.
Honestly, really though, but I think that you need to.
Facial hair is very objective, or subjective rather. Objective, whichever one makes sense.
Well, it's
folks.
subjectified, but it's subjective in terms of how you would prefer to wear it.
Yeah, it's really you gotta find your own facial hair. We can guide you.
I think that you should wear your mustache in the fucking bathroom sink.
Does that mean shave it?
Let me.
I don't fucking put my fucking mustache
Can you
down the
just-
bathroom sink,
just
Brendan.
look-
I'm considerate.
Just move your face away from. I want to see it. You got a good stash going on there, man. Okay, but this little soul patch thing going on below it. Mm-hmm. I tell you what, it's keeping it all together right now. It's hanging on by a thread in terms of what way you could go in terms of.
It's open to
Well,
a lot of
you got the Frank Zappa thing.
I got the Frank Zappa thing.
Your
going on.
energy could change at any moment, but know that you're not Zappa's, and you know that.
Oh, certainly not.
Right.
I would never deign.
No.
He talked to Congress. I would never try to pick his flavor.
He did talk to Congress.
You are aware you're not Frank Zappa, right?
No. Like, I mean, what I meant to say, that was terrible. Because what I want to say is that, like, I think what you have going on right now is pretty sweet. But here's what you're gonna have to do: you're gonna have to check it out at least every 3 days and make sure it's not curling over your lip, or get in the way in the corners.
My
Same
stash is over
here.
my lip.
And just keep it nice and tidy. And that soul patch.
Yeah, see, like a mustache is a commitment to a look. Whereas if you have a beard like mine, where I just let it grow,
You just grow it out, no
I just
problem.
fucking don't do anything to it.
Yeah.
I trim it a little bit.
If you want to grow your mustache out, you have to go. Like, if you want to grow it out till it's long,
full bore,
you
dude.
have to go through a very long period where you basically look like you're on the sex offender registry.
Yeah.
Like, because it takes a long time for that hair to go from like weird over lip curl to like long lustrous out to the sides.
I agree and disagree at the same time, because I believe that once a man hits a certain age, it's normally when they have a child, they're allowed to have a mustache.
Well, I
Well,
truly
this is
feel
America. You're allowed to have a mustache, and I'm allowed to not like it.
Fair enough. I don't agree with you. I'll defend to my death your thing to whatever the
You're
fuck.
right to wear it.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like so our father had a mustache for
Famously
most
mustachioed.
mustachioed
Jesus?
man. Yeah, no, my father Steve Powers. He had a mustache for most of his life. He did come down downstairs one day and just had no mustache and freaked everyone out. Everyone. We started a petition and it did really went nowhere. We got nearly 1,000 signatures, and he to this day still does not have the mustache.
Yeah. So I think he got rid of it because it was turning.
It's turning gray.
Yeah.
Well, that's to me is a coward's move.
Yep. I think so.
Because you should show. You should say, "Look at me, I'm dying."
I think my personal rule is you're allowed to have a mustache if you had facial hair when mustaches were cool.
So you have to be from the 70s.
1976.
Yeah, like if you could have had a mustache in 1976, you can have one now.
Or a cop.
Yeah,
I guess
my
cops
dad.
work.
Yeah, Seamus stopped by my desk.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting pulled over.
Yeah, my dad had one, and then he I think he shaved it off the year I was born. I don't know what
No more.
I don't know what that says.
He's like, "I'm sorry, but this child is
No
not
more
worthy.
party.
Yeah, I
He's
had
not
no more
worthy.
party.
He's not worthy."
I had an uncle with a very robust mustache, solid, big faced man,
A robust stash.
Yeah, and so it was nice and full. And then one day, I saw him without the mustache, and I just kept staring at him. And you know what I mean? Like just trying to like get used to it
You just
as
get
quickly
used
as
to the
possible.
lip. Just make sure
Yeah.
the lip makes sense
Yeah.
to you now.
No, but yeah, like I think what you just said. It's like when people grow their hair out long. Like I had friends in high school that try to grow their hair long, and there's that rat phase.
Yep.
The rat phase is a necessary part of all growth. So once you get past that, then you can really start, like using the wax and stuff like that. Just,
See, I'm not trying to go like full like Yosemite Sam.
no. But you
I
still
just
need to
wanna-
take care of it. You still need to
I
take care of it.
just want to embody the energy of a specific mustachioed man.
Yeah.
Let's work backwards from that.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
guys give me some mustachioed men?
Mario.
Burt Reynolds.
Okay.
Mario, but you
Gary
don't know what's going
Busey.
on underneath the hat.
Gary
though.
Busey does not have a mustache, and I will fight
But
you
Gary
to the death.
Busey, he
could have-
is a mustache.
Yeah, he's a mustache.
Okay, I've got a list of 40 mustaches.
I was wondering what you were looking at before.
Okay, what do you guys think about Sam Elliott?
Oh,
That is a fucking man that can wear a stash.
dude, that
Yeah.
Sam Elliott. Look
Think
at his
about
face.
how-
Look at his face. Look at those rigid good looks.
My father-in-law's
Rigid
got that
and
look
rugged.
too, and like he can pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My question is, how large is Sam Elliott's lip, though?
Okay,
He's got
it's
a long,
tiny.
he's got a long lip because he's got a big
All right,
mustache.
I want to take a moment out to compliment you, though. Look at his facial structure and look at yours. Yours is actually like square like that. It's actually rectangular and long.
I could end
This
up-
is why you can pull it off, man.
can end up in
and
the
keep
Sam
the
Elliott
hair
zone.
kept, for Christ's
Well,
sake.
I think the
You start
question is,
getting
can you get it
stupider
as
hair.
thick as Sam Elliott's? Because without that, it
Well,
doesn't work.
he might have a bigger area between the what's that called, between the nose and the upper lip.
The perineum,
No, that's your butthole and
That's your grundle, yeah.
your face perineum.
your face perineum.
What about
Between two holes.
Perineum.
What about a Mark Twain?
Nah, see,
Yeah, that's
Mark
no.
Twain is an alcoholic, so that's why
Yeah.
he looks like that.
Yeah.
He's a goddamn hippie. Look at that. It's a
I think he's
fucking hippie.
cross-eyed in that photo too.
Yeah.
It's not a good photo.
You're allowed to have a mustache like that the day that you go to the bar with the most weird beers and say they don't really have anything.
Yeah.
You can have a mustache like that when you secure your legacy.
Yeah, I think that's when you have to already be a genius, and then
Yeah.
you need to be falling apart at the seams.
You
and
have to
everyone
have
can
written
see
the
it.
N word
Like-
at least 3,000 times.
That's Huck Finn. What about a little fellow by the name of Friedrich Nietzsche? Look at that, a mustache.
I didn't know who you were talking
No.
about until I saw
That
the name because you
mustache-
said his name like such an
Yeah,
ass.
that mustache is like staring into the abyss.
Nietzsche.
That mustache is Photoshop.
That man, he's just been eating his mustache for the past 20 years.
He is
actually
an
doesn't eat any
Ouroboros.
food
how would you
'cause he can't
grow a
put it in his
mustache
mouth.
like Chris Powers?
That's a Hulk Hogan stash, my friend.
That's what I said. I said that's a pro wrestler one.
It's uneven and it's driving me nuts.
Yeah, it's because I was shaving my beard off and I thought it'd be funny. to
Yeah,
make a
that's
hand
what everyone does.
That was you yesterday.
That, was that? You grow your how? Okay, question here while we're on top of a facial hair, and there's two family members here. How quickly do you guys grow your facial hair compared to one or the other?
My hair grows on the sink when I shave it off.
Chris's facial hair grows thicker than mine. I believe that they maybe grow at similar rates. I think Chris has got more follicles in his face.
How much on my
Because
head?
I go from nothing to scraggle face like within like minutes. I shaved today and I'm already, I got the oh boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What about a nice pervert mustache? What
Like
do
a
you,
little
That's where you're
tiny
at
one?
right now.
like shortening.
No,
This is not a
that's
pervert.
not a pervert.
This is
Pervert mustache
short,
is like
or short and tight.
it's like
like John Waters.
that
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
that John,
John
Waters,
Waters.
one.
John
Yeah,
Waters
yeah.
mustache.
There's
will-
only
I
one
will
person that's allowed to
yeah.
have that, and it's John Waters.
Yeah, I will disown you as a brother.
John Waters,
That's
pervert.
it. He's the only person that's allowed
Famous
to have
pervert. John Waters.
A pencil mustache, I believe, is
Yeah.
the added.
I
Mustache,
disagree with that term. I think it's I think it's pervert mustache.
Then what's her face? Adam from the Addams Family.
Morticia?
No, the husband. Did Morticia have a mustache? Was it a pretty
said
boss mustache? No. What?
I thought you said hair.
I don't. Maybe Gomez. Yeah, Gomez.
Oh, yes,
he
of
had a
course.
pencil.
Yeah, I think a pencil mustache is great if you want to commit a
You want to
sex
scare
crime.
the shit out of people. Yeah.
If you want to not be allowed on a playground,
You want to be looked at crossways.
I just feel like a mustache enables you to do whatever the fuck you want.
Not true.
So I got a question for you.
Just like
Like it,
No one's ever
it
thought that.
disables you from being allowed on
In
playgrounds.
fact, it screams coke dealer.
yeah,
Really.
coke dealer or cop. You are the fucking alpha
it's
and
true.
the omega. You are. It's the
accurate.
unity.
You're that coke dealing cop, dude.
Yeah, well,
You ever see The Wire? Huh?
Saw a
The
few
Wire?
episodes.
Yeah, the police aren't so good. Wire.
hot take.
hot take from Andy. There.
I'm pretty sure that's
So-
what they're saying.
My question for you,
Run
Andy,
that
is,
back.
is how often do you want to be asked about this thing on your face?
My mustache. Never.
It's gonna come up in topic.
It'll be your identifying feature.
Yeah.
What I have found is
Do you want to take a guess how often I get comments on my beard on a weekly basis?
once.
At least 4 times a day.
That is
Week.
4 times.
4 times.
Four
a week.
times.
4
a week.
times 1 day a week.
Well, 4 times 1 day a week.
Damn, you can't fight that
That's
math.
probably a little bit high, but at least once a week somebody says something about my beard.
I think that if
And I say my eyes are up here.
if I'm growing a mustache, it's for the people because I can't see it.
Yeah, honestly,
If I look down, nothing. Can't see nothing. Can you see your own beard?
I can see mine.
A little bit.
yeah.
A little bit right
I could probably try,
fine.
but I got high cheekbones. Very handsome man.
I can see my mustache.
That's why I think the stash works for you. And in fact, it's so weird that this is happening because I saw a guy today and I never had a mustache before, but now he went here, down here for the whole,
the whole like Van Dyke, like the goatee mustache,
handlebar?
the whole Hulk Hogan
Like,
thing.
yeah,
the whole, just the Hulk Hogan,
around all the way down to the chin. Yeah, Hetfield, 1988.
Hell yeah.
For
whom the bell tolls.
88 to like 89, 90 after the Justice for All tour. Anyway, and what I'm saying is that I saw that and I was like, I like to see it. I think it needs to be around.
I think you have to buy a motorcycle.
I don't think you have to.
Yeah.
I
It
think you
wouldn't
say
hurt,
you
though.
have one.
It wouldn't hurt though.
Having
But
a
they're probably
motorcycle.
The
give you a
insurance,
discount.
the insurance is crazy on those things, man. You
Actually,
don't-
super cheap on for a motorcycle. I thought.
no,
I thought insurance for a motorcycle was cheap.
it shouldn't be. It's a huge liability.
Yeah. I always thought the idea was like you're gonna die, so.
So pay out your ass while you're alive. You jack those premiums up for those motorcycles
That's why
on a
you have the
motorcycle.
mustache. You got to ride that thing when you fly off and skid along the pavement.
on your face.
Mustache comes off your face, becomes parachute device, slows down your velocity to a safe things. Then you just. What do you go on?
Oh,
your
I see what you're
feet.
saying. Yeah.
about? Yeah,
Where
it's like-
gravity, and the mustache work together.
Right,
To
the
slow you
mustache.
down.
The mustache is working as like a windbreak. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm flying
Okay.
through the air, and then I
Okay.
break the wind, and it slowly brings me to a nice, easy halt at a pizzeria restaurant.
I saw a motorcycle accident once. That didn't happen.
Jesus.
Oh,
Wait.
did he have a mustache?
I've always seen the aftermath of
Oh,
one.
I saw one in person.
Oh, so you did see one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you just said it didn't happen.
No. His mustache did not fly out and break his fall.
Okay, just
But no, he hit a car and he flew like 30 feet.
That's scary for me. Now here's the thing.
my mustache wouldn't do that to
My
me.
mustache would never let me down like that. But like my scenario was
fucking
fun
name for
and
your
cool.
mustache?
What?
Do you have a name for your mustache?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
Oh, let's come up with a name for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Butch.
I don't know. I feel
Ripper.
like,
Peter.
The Ripper.
I think it's more along like something like Alfonso.
Oh yeah, like Salvador.
Yeah.
You know,
Grimes.
Grimes, the singer.
Musk.
Mousy pop singer.
I mean, listen, like the idea that a mustache is just something that you have and not something that is passed down from generation to generation. My father had a mustache, and his father before him had a mustache,
Yeah, they both have mustaches.
and now I have a mustache, and I hope that's okay with you.
It's fine, dude.
Yeah, I think you should stick
Live your
with
truth, dog.
Yeah,
I'm living in
you
my
really gotta
truth,
stick with it.
and I think it's made me crazier looking, and I get more looks at the grocery store, and that's good for me.
I think as long as you stick with the job where you're on the phone, it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Why?
Or the one in the back alley where you're doling out those kilos.
Stay on the radio, Andy.
I will listen.
Got a face for radio over here.
First of all, mustache has nothing to do with my podcasting ability. Okay, it's not that heavy yet.
I don't know, man. I'm over here trying to produce. I'm getting some rustling sounds.
That's true.
See, there it is.
Well, Chris's fucking
That
beard-
wasn't Chris. That was you.
That's not true.
Burn that.
They're libeling
Let
me.
the
They're
record
slandering
show.
my mustache.
Let the record show that Andy's mustache is interfering with the noise.
My nose is the perfect buffer between my mustache and the pop filter. You see this? See, it doesn't allow me to come close. Nothing touches the mustache.
What was the nexus? What was the beginning? What was the start of this mustachio
Yeah,
adventure
that's
that
even more
you've
the question. Origins. Origin story.
found yourself on now? Like where did this start?
Smokey and the Bandit?
First snowstorm, 2019. Sitting in our
So,
house.
like a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago, exactly. That's how old this mustache is. Sitting in our house, we've just stocked up on supplies. Should we get snowed in, so we don't have to kill the cats, eat them. Sitting,
How many honey hams?
no honey hams.
No honey hams.
We were not allowed to
Those are the
supermarket.
special.
We were not allowed to supermarket sweep this time. On other occasions, we've been allowed to do the supermarket sweep, but they could not clear the store for us.
There's an E. coli outbreak.
We were told not to get romaine, so we
They
put
had no romaine lettuce.
We had no romaine lettuce to speak of. I was shaving my face, and then I realized that I had a mustache.
Or you just fell asleep and you just woke up and like, I have a mustache now.
I have a mustache now, and
My
I,
wife won't let me have one, man, so you should ride this shit to the end. Mm-hmm. She says no. And
No
I said,
mustache?
okay. I mean, I've like had to start over because I have a nervous habit of pulling out my beard, and then I'm like, but this is fine, so I'll shave it all off and be like, I'm gotta start over. She's like, would you stop? I'm like, but what about the mustache? And she says,
What about the mustache?
No.
Think about the mustache, though.
and I said, I'm filing for papers. So
You've been served.
You've been served. I snuck the mustache into work. I don't know if you guys realize that.
No, you walked up to me at work. You're like, I got mustache now. What do you think?
No, that was 2 days after I'd been walking around this place with a fucking mustache. Nobody had nothing to say.
We always gotta have a mustache.
I've always had a mustache. It's been there all along.
Yeah, no, it's because it doesn't really grow. Hair doesn't really grow on your cheeks or your chin that much.
It grows. It just looks like shit. So that's really the difference.
I think you picked a time to do it though when everybody had facial hair because of No Shave November.
Yeah.
So I think that's why you snuck in with the pack.
Was a gross.
can
time
someone
at the
clear
office.
this up for me?
What's up?
I was told, and I'm pretty sure this is the truth. But No Shave November is specific to mustaches only. It's not having to do with beards.
No. The idea of No Shave November is you don't shave, period.
Yeah.
And you donate whatever you were going to use on shaving things to prostate cancer.
Oh.
But normally after No Shave November, to have a little goof, everybody has a mustache.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I spend like 50 cents on shaving implements a month.
I don't.
I
I don't.
buy
spend
one
anything.
razor and it'll last me at least 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just dry it off when you're done with it.
Right.
It never gets dull.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Hot
I
tip.
also don't shave my face. So
What did you say?
This is Brendan's hot tips on shaving.
Brennan, not brought to you by, was it Dollar Shave Club?
I tried to get Dollar Shave Club, and they said no.
They're like, we spent all our money on Bill Burr, who doesn't even have any hair.
He's got a beard now.
Oh yeah.
That's because the razors work so well.
Yeah, they made his beard grow.
they got that reverse razor technology, German engineered.
I was watching the new
blades.
Bill
You can
Burr
go up and down.
stand-up comedian stand-up set.
Were you
he
watching
looks
a comedian?
so much like our father?
Yeah,
It
they're
is a
both
little
Irish.
Fucking unnerving.
Yeah, because they're Irish. They're both Irishmen.
And they're both bald.
They're both the Irish man on
So your
on
mother is the
Netflix.
Lebanese one.
Yes.
She's the
family.
Lebanese
Yeah,
woman.
you cracked the case.
Okay. I don't know. I saw your dad, and I
you
was
did-
just
yeah, you
like,
did meet my
could be
father.
Lebanese.
Really?
I trust me. I've seen very, very like light skinned Lebanese people and very dark skinned Lebanese people.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a mixed pool.
Yeah. See.
You know?
Yeah. Like
You'll
you
see.
two. You two are like night and day.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We're the yin and the yang.
Except for this room, I can't see a damn thing in here.
Yeah,
'cause
we need some fucking lamps.
I ain't stopping you from buying some lights.
We gotta buy microphones.
Gotta up the production value. You're like Jeopardy.
He's just so weird just saying mustache.
Mustache.
He's in a fugue state now.
Mustache.
Let's bring it home. What do you say?
Mustache.
Andy, all I gotta say about the mustache, man, if it makes you happy, it makes me happy.
It doesn't
dog.
make me happy. It makes me crazy.
If it makes you crazy, it makes me happy, dog.
It makes you happy. It can be that bad. It makes you happy.
Dave, thanks for coming on again, man.
Oh, man. Thank you for having me.
Of course, dude. We have to get you on again. We'll do a critic episode with you sometime soon.
Yeah, I would love that because I have lots of shit to say about shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
for the
dude.
Goonies episode.
Not until Chris watches it. I'm not
Well,
even,
yeah,
I'm not
I'll
even
watch
talking.
it. That's
After
the
this
point.
podcast, I'm not talking to him until he does. So you have mere seconds to say whatever you want to me.
All right, my friend Dave Huffy, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
3-peat, hat
Yep.
trick. Hope you didn't mind I put your last name in that song a lot.
No, I loved it, man. I love it. That's why I inherited this name from somebody I don't know. That's a different story for another time.
All right, folks, if you're listening, thank you for listening. If you're a patron, thanks for being a patron. We appreciate you. Reach out to us on social media. We're not hard
Yeah,
to
why not?
find.
Eddie IK Fellows.
Eddie IK Fellas on everything. And enjoy the holidays and be nice to each other.
Be nice.